me some Crown.
Renamed in late 2020, there's a look at Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks.
Damn, they got Melton on kick return. I forgot to change that. Motherfucker gonna get hurt before.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Then they got Chris Carson. He on trade block. Carson definitely on trade block.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. They run it with Balaj. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down. This defense for the Titans, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles.
Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
The tackle there by Patrick Peterson. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Titans on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
On 1st down, Lawrence. Throw left side complete. That's Hall. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
When you decide to run a hitch route, it really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
To throw again on second down. Lawrence, left side complete to Lockett. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence.
Oh, come on.
It's picked up by the Titans. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight.
Touchdown, Titans! Odell Beckham, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Bullock good on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0.
14, Seahawks, nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he's only going to get this to the 4-yard line.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2. Trey Flowers able to drop him for a loss of a couple. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And now where are they going to mark him here? Well, they say he did get back to the 1-yard line, but that could have easily been 2 points the other way. Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Lawrence from his end zone. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he'll just punch it out of there, and it's not a great kick. Taken right around the 44. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Titans are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. He'll buy some time right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. You have to figure with a rookie quarterback out there, you have to live with some of these mistakes, except they're going to happen. This one, though, that hurts. You're losing in this game.
And that's what you tell him. You know, that's what you drill on in practice. That's what you work on throughout time. Look, take care of the football, and then we'll let your talents come out. Don't try and force things, and then we end up with big plays like that end up hurting us.
carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him and they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Second down at 4. Back to throw. Willis. Finding Taysom Hill complete. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
14, Seahawks 7.
It's a quarterback sneak, and he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. It's their quarterback with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Bullock, and it's now 21-7.
21, Seahawks 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And now here's a carry heading left. And he roams across the 20 to the 24-yard line. 41 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Hands it off out of the gun. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. That's what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now 3rd and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad.
Go. Watch 9. Tight end right. 24 is the mic.
Now Lawrence to throw. And he'll find Hall. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now left side on the swing pass. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
2nd and 4 at the Titans' 42-yard line.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll find Ballore out of the backfield. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. So a pretty nice throw right there from the rookie. And this, of course, is game number 2 of his NFL career. His guys did not get the win, Charles, in the opener. But what did you see from him last week?
Well, I think all things considered, he played pretty well, and I don't think I'd pick.
And it'll be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And the Titans are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. Willis forced out to his left. Airing it out deep for Woods. It got his man complete. And they do finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 41. A big play that time for the Titans. A first down carry for Henry. Josh Jones there to get him down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back, and he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his second week of the regular season. On 1st and 10, Willis. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. A great play there. 29 yards. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. Bullock good on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it no matter the sport. They say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26.
Damn, that was the wrong button.
It's a touchdown. Well, dare I say it, it's kind of quid pro quo. Both defenses now with an interception return for a touchdown.
Quick.
Your vocabulary, sir. Well done.
Extra point up and good by Bullock. And the route is on here in this first half. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Throwing after the interception. Lawrence. He's airing it out for Williams. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Well, I guess that answers the question whether or not they want him throwing it again right away after throwing the pick 6 on the previous drive.
Yeah, not something conservative or underneath. Pretty big shot right there.
Got him right back in the saddle and said, go ahead and sling it, big guy.
Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw into the hands of Lockett.
Oh, they took Lockett's speed.
But not before taking it down inside the 30. It's a big play there for Seattle.
That was awfully nice. Hit him in stride and off he
They
went.
took
It
Lockers.
was almost like the ball hitting him was like him receiving a baton, and he was running the anchor leg in a
What the
relay
fuck?
race.
They got you.
And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. That's complete to Disley, the
Good
tight
pick.
end. A gain of 6 there on first. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
And to throw again is Lawrence. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield.
Wow, good shit.
And
Wrong
on this
state.
one, he'll get to the 15, right at the
That's you.
15-yard line.
Let's go.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3
Hold on, right there.
timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown, and he
damn.
could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one
Damn.
free.
After the incomplete pass, here now is
He
2nd
just said,
and
fuck
10.
it. I don't want it.
Lawrence. And this
And
is
he
going to be
didn't jump.
intercepted.
I should have left your ass for free agency.
And the
Good.
Titans are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
God damn.
You just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs.
At least defense on the play.
Second
Somewhere.
interception for him now here in this first half. You
Shit.
got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question, because that's what they're going to
Good
check
slide.
on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his
Come on,
teammates
Bob.
going to check.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Kalen Ballage taking it in from a yard out. And the Seahawks get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5.
Oh, shit.
And a good return as he'll be stopped.
That man wasn't even
just
doing
shy of
shit.
the
You ain't have to
30-yard
get that
line.
man like that. That man was minding his own damn business. Shit.
And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just
Like,
take this into the
damn.
locker room.
He tried to knock his fucking block
Back to
off.
the air here after the INT on the last drive. And almost had his second pick of the game. Probably should have. Yeah, he's frustrated as it falls incomplete.
But no kneeling for them. They decided they weren't going
Get
to
you
run out
back
the
here.
clock. They decided to take their shot downfield, hoping to either make a connection or a pass interference call. They wanted more points to put on the board.
Put you back there.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Put you back there.
Second and 10. Back to throw. Willis. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Fuck that. He in the NFL.
Looking to throw. Willis escaping the pressure right.
Oh, I got
Now
stopped.
he's going to throw deep right side.
He got it. How
He's got
fast
it
is that
complete.
motherfucker?
And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half.
That motherfucker fast as shit.
Answered.
How did they get that done?
Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last
How
drive,
fast?
interception. This drive, the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it solid.
Oh, look
because
at my man
you
just
don't get
slow
extra
shit.
kudos for bouncing back if
My
you're going to be a
cornerbacks are
big-time
slow.
quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a
Dude
rookie,
got an
it's not
89
guaranteed.
acceleration.
Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounced back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter
Damn.
number 3.
And we got kicked up
The
this
Titans
side.
hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. Taking in at the 3.
Who is that? This motherfucker is just hitting everybody. Neo. Shit.
The Titans offense set to begin the
Look,
drive.
let me try to hit somebody for real.
Better for him. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the team down and they feel good about the position they're in.
Yep, you gotta go for them legs.
Just keep
Fuck that.
attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
So they'll
I'm gonna
come
put
up first and 10
bruiser
now
on
for the
bruiser.
first
Go
play.
get him, Adams.
Derrick Henry. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he?
Look,
Did
Neil
everything
mad
he
'cause he
wanted
didn't
to
get the
do.
hit.
But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good
This
scouting
motherfucker.
and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there.
Look,
They
he's
obviously
jumping
watched it
15
tape a few
yards just
times
trying to
and
get
made
the
some adjustments. 48 yards rushing for him now at this point.
Well, you certainly have to
Oh,
give him a little
man.
credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball
Ah,
control
shit.
football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work. We don't talk
Come
about it
on,
very
man.
often. Sometimes
He
you
was
see
out.
intensity when you start the second half, which can
That's the only thing I wish they fixed about this damn
That
game.
right there. He ran right through that weak
He
tackle
knocked the
attempt.
block off and then just fell. Seahawks gonna be mad I changed their fucking stadium.
Drive. Might have to start digging in our second half
Yep.
blowout material.
Well, I am.
They'll let the QB keep it here off the option. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't
Hell
it?
yeah.
Want to impose their will on
And
the
I'm dropping
defensive
Tyrell
sides.
Williams as soon as this game over with. This
And
motherfucker.
like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. He'll let this go for the end zone.
Okay.
And that will be incomplete.
Who was that? Oh, Clay Brooks.
Way out there, but
Clay
it'll be
Brooks.
3rd down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this
Nah.
lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up.
I'm an LSU grad. I can't do that. That's against my LSU grad. Can't do that.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Back to throw. Willis dancing to his left.
Yeah, I saw that.
To the
I'm too slow.
sideline, and he will have the 1st down
So
as he
what
was
is
able to
he?
keep the feet in bounds. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
He's going to air one out.
Got him.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And the Seahawks are going to get the football as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. So it was a drive that had
He did
promise
overthrow him.
here to begin the 3rd quarter.
He overthrew the hell out of him.
By the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Come on. You don't hit. You got to block.
28-yard line.
Here's like
Solid run on first down. Gain of 7
that.
leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
He went over there and blew on him. He blew in his ear like my man did. Like my man, like my man did James. He blew on his ear.
It'll be 3rd and about a quarter. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
Oh man, he ain't trying to block my man for nothing. He was like, "Hey, you got it.
Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was.
Come on in." That's what he said. Come on in.
Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that.
Come on and get this blocking.
Really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told them, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later.
I know.
You definitely want to take care of it, pick up first downs.
I had to time it. Oh, they let me do it. Okay. No.
From the 41, Lawrence.
Good block.
Outside, Williams.
Yep. He going back to the bench.
It's picked up by the Titans.
He going back to the bench. He done fucked up 2 plays. He getting dropped right after the game. The rookie coming in. He getting dropped. Died.
Work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's gonna be
That man put the ball on the ground like it was a bag of potato chips.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And going off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now. Now a handoff to Henry.
And he out.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 66 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
He's just sat there.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that
He
guy
just sat there and waited.
tackles
He was
and
like,
creates
let me
extra
see what he's
yardage,
going to do.
they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Off the play fake. Willis going to throw deep for the end zone.
Got it.
Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown.
When the quarterback do that to you.
There to make the grab. And the Titans are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
Damn.
And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs, and I think they're going to at least take a look at this.
It got ugly quick. Did better in the second half.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this
First
was a
half was
touchdown
just
after the
relentless.
review, so they had it right. Bullet good on the extra point.
People they don't want to do shit.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it
They
goes.
mad because I traded DK. Huh?
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
They don't want to do shit.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly
You
right.
like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah,
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now a pass dumped off to his running back.
Why is Carson? Dang.
Second down.
Oh, that wasn't Carson.
Throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Yep.
24 is the mic. Squeeze, double. 25.
Looking to throw again on second
Better
down.
than who I had.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Yeah. I still got
Not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And that is incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
My man playing don't even have a straight.
With Lawrence. He lets it fly from Lockett.
Yep.
And my goodness,
Good point.
another interception. Picked off by the rookie from Virginia Tech, Caleb Farley. And the Titans are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball in a comfortable fourth quarter lead. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down?
56 the mic.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a fourth down.
Oh, we play like
Here's
shit.
Brett Kern now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And this one will be touchdown right at the 30-yard line.
Tyrell Williams said, I want to go play for the Tennessee.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Even though they were able to force the punt.
I can't get over that. This man caught the ball and threw the ball on the ground.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. They'll contain him to just 4 second down. One thing I think is safe to say,
I can't get over. I can't get over that. I can't get over it.
Because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle him almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Flushed out right. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
As a rookie quarterback, that's exactly how you endear yourself to your teammates. Give it up for the cause. It's also how you end up on the training table, too.
Yeah, it's a catch-22. Coach doesn't like it. Teammates love it. Where do you fall on it?
Well, I fall on wanting to endear yourself
Yeah,
to your
because
teammates.
the Jags have my man. The Jags, I gotta change this shit. The Jags have my man dressed
Now
up and
Lawrence on
everything.
first down.
No, I threw it to the wrong person.
Oh,
Shit.
he dropped it. And that's pretty
Bobby, you
indicative
shit. Nah,
of
that's
the way this is
Sunshine,
going.
dog. It's Sunshine.
Another throw there off the mark, and
He ain't
obviously
playing like
he's got all
Sunshine,
the
though.
interceptions.
He
Things
playing
just
like,
haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
What's my man
The
name?
question and my suspicion is he's been coached.
God
Now
damn.
here's another interception. Zach Cunningham with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Thank That's 6
Defensively,
picks.
they've had their way in this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do
Huh?
when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and
Nah.
hang out? And he said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the
He'll
field. I might
get
get some stats. I
built.
might get a pick or two.
You like being out
Not
there
playing
at the
like
enemy's
this,
line
but he'll
margin.
get
When they have to
you.
throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
I hit the damn crown too much.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot
That
at it
top
now.
fucking
This one's in the
Tyrell
air.
Williams.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
How he get hurt on a
Coming to
How the hell that man get hurt on the
drive,
kickoff?
Seahawks offense. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's
God
all that's
damn,
left
nope.
because victory.
We'll take the sack.
Comes, and
We'll take
Titans
the sack.
able to bring him down. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Now this one to his tight end out
This
on the
shit
right
different.
side. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch,
He probably will.
myself as big man with football.
I think the computer automatically put it on.
He may not run past you
What's in
because
it?
of his size.
How?
You're talking about a guy weighing in the 270 range.
Yep,
And my goodness, another interception.
that's 7 right there.
Hooker. And the Titans are going
Don't
to
make no
take
damn
over a
sense.
couple of yards shy of midfield. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the
Hey.
scoreboard. They just got
Like, how the hell-
not get over fast enough.
It's
How he
certainly
even get that
can.
shit
And
off?
Also, what happens when you get this big of a
Oh
deficit,
shit. No,
you're supposed
he ain't
to
getting
make
away
all
from
the right
Adam.
throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
I can't
On
let
the
that
other
happen.
sideline, jubilation and laughter. Henry again on 2nd down.
Shit. There you go.
Some space. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome. Put a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in
They said,
Boston
fuck
would
it.
say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.